Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something super cool, something that'll make you question your own eyes. We're diving deep, and I mean deep, into the world of optical illusions. We're talking mind-bending, brain-twisting stuff here. Get ready to have your mind blown by these 13 incredible illusions that will trick your eyes. We're going to put your senses to the test and see if you can handle the illusion zone. All right, guys, feast your eyes on this. We've got a dancer, right? Looks simple enough, but here's the catch. Can you tell which way she's spinning? Is she spinning to the left, to the right? Stare at it for a bit. It's crazy, right? Some of you will see her spinning one way, and others will swear she's going the other way. It all comes down to how your brain interprets the silhouette. There's no right or wrong answer, and that's what makes this illusion so awesome. It's like your brain is playing tricks on you. Okay, this next illusion is straight out of a sci-fi movie. It's called the Ames room, and it's gonna mess with your sense of perspective. Imagine walking into a room where one corner seems miles away and the other is right next to you. You walk towards the far corner and boom, you shrink. At least that's what it looks like. The Ames room uses some seriously clever architecture to create this illusion. The walls, the floor, the ceiling, they're all slanted in a way that tricks your brain into thinking you're changing size. It's like stepping into a funhouse mirror. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about color. This is the checker shadow illusion, and it's about to blow your mind. We've got a checkerboard, pretty straightforward, right? But wait, there's a shadow cast over it. Now, focus on the squares marked A and B. They look like totally different shades, right? One's light, one's dark, but here's the kicker. They're actually the same color. Don't believe me? Watch what happens when we remove the surrounding squares. Boom! Same color. Our brains use the surrounding colors and shadows to interpret what we see, and this illusion proves just how easily we can be fooled. All right, this next one is all about the power of suggestion. It's called the Kanizsa triangle, and it shows how our brains love to fill in the blanks. Check it out. We've got 3 Pac-Man shapes all facing inwards, but can you see it? Right there in the middle, a triangle. It's not really there. There are no lines forming a triangle, but your brain sees it anyway. This illusion is all about something called subjective contours, where our brains create shapes and lines based on the information around them. It's like our brains are constantly trying to complete the picture, even if it means making things up. Okay, get ready for a classic. This is the Müller-Lyer illusion, and it's been messing with people for over a century. We've got 2 lines, both the same length, but here's the twist. One line has arrows pointing outwards, and the other has arrows pointing inwards. Which one looks longer? Most of you will say the one with the outward pointing arrows looks longer, even though they're the same. Scientists believe this illusion has to do with how our brains perceive depth and distance. The outward pointing arrows make the line seem farther away, and our brains compensate by making it appear longer. It's incredible how a few simple arrows can completely change our perception. Ever dream of walking upstairs forever? Well, this next illusion is as close as you'll get. It's called the Penrose stairs, and it's a mind-bending masterpiece. Imagine a staircase that loops back on itself, constantly ascending but never actually getting any higher. You could walk on these stairs forever and never reach the top. Of course, it's impossible to build in real life, but the illusion is so convincing. It plays with our understanding of perspective and gravity, making us question what's real and what's not. It's like stepping into a world where the laws of physics don't apply. This next illusion is all about seeing double. It's called the Rubin vase, and it's a classic example of figure-ground perception. Take a look at this image. What do you see? Do you see a vase, or do you see 2 faces looking at each other? The crazy thing is, both are there. Your brain can only focus on one image at a time, so you'll either see the vase or the faces, but never both simultaneously. It's like your brain is constantly switching between 2 different interpretations of the same image. It's a great example of how our perception can change depending on what we focus on. Oh, all right, get ready for another size-bending illusion. This is the Ebbinghaus illusion, and it's all about how our brains perceive size in relation to its surroundings. We've got 2 circles, both the same size. But here's the catch. One circle is surrounded by larger circles, while the other is surrounded by smaller circles. Which central circle looks bigger? You guessed it, the one surrounded by smaller circles appears larger, even though they're the same size. This illusion shows how our brains use context to judge size. When something is surrounded by smaller objects, it appears larger, and vice versa. It's all relative, my friends. Get ready for some serious geometry bending. This is the Poggendorff illusion, and it's going to make you question your sense of straight lines. We've got two parallel lines, or at least they're supposed to be parallel. But when we add a diagonal line intersecting them, something strange happens. The lines suddenly look like they're offset, no longer parallel. But here's the thing, they are parallel. The diagonal line creates an illusion that distorts our perception of the line's orientation. It's like the diagonal line is messing with the fabric of reality itself. All right, get ready for some serious line bending action. This is the hearing illusion, and it's going to make you question everything you thought you knew about straight lines. We've got two perfectly straight parallel lines, but when we add a set of radiating lines behind them, something crazy happens. The straight lines suddenly appear to bow outwards as if they're being pushed away by the radiating lines. But here's the thing, they're still perfectly straight. The radiating lines create an illusion of depth and curvature, tricking our brains into seeing a bend where there is none. Get ready for another parallel line paradox. This is the Zöllner illusion, and it's going to make you question the very nature of parallel lines. We've got a set of parallel lines, but they're not alone. We've added a bunch of short diagonal lines intersecting them. And guess what? The parallel lines no longer look parallel. They appear to diverge or converge, depending on the direction of the diagonal lines, but rest assured, they are indeed parallel. The diagonal lines create an illusion of depth and perspective, tricking our brains into seeing angles and curves where there are none. Ever feel like you've had one too many espressos? Well, this next illusion might just give you that feeling. It's called the Café wall illusion, and it's a real trip. Imagine a brick wall. Simple enough, right? But this wall has a secret. The bricks are arranged in a specific pattern with alternating light and dark rows and slightly offset horizontal lines separating them. And guess what? The horizontal lines appear to be slanted. But hold on, they're perfectly straight. The contrasting colors and staggered arrangement of the bricks create an illusion of tilting, making the wall look like it's melting before your very eyes. All right, guys, get ready for the grand finale. This is the Lilac chaser, and it's a mesmerizing illusion that will leave you seeing spots. We've got a circle of dots all evenly spaced, but here's the catch. The dots are different colors and they disappear one by one as you focus on the center of the circle. And guess what? As the dots disappear, you start to see a green dot moving around the circle. But here's the kicker, there is no green dot. It's an afterimage created by your brain trying to fill in the missing information. It's like your brain is creating its own little light show. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these mind-bending illusions, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more awesome content. Let us know in the comments which illusion tricked you the most. Was it the spinning dancer, the Ames room, or maybe the Lilac chaser? We want to know. See you in the next video.